to show respect to the audience and respect your own business. It was a way to protect it.
And I'm Kayfabe Adrian, and I'm Kayfabe Focus.
And I'm E.A.
It's Kayfabe.
Ladies and gentlemen, heels and faces, casual wrestling fans, and all you smart marks, I'm Kayfabe AJ.
I'm E.A.
And this is Kayfabe Avenue, and tonight we bring you the WrestleMania Night 1 review. So a lot to unpack.
And we went Bad Bunny. Hold up.
Yeah, we're Bad Bunny in the background. It's a championship edition. Got to bring out the Mania.
Had to bring out the beads.
You know? Crazy night. He's feeling extra Puerto Rican. Bad Bunny just showed out.
What?
We won't. Let's hold it though. Let's go in order of the events of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I will say, just going in, I'm definitely satisfied top to bottom. I can't even say I was mad at a single result.
Yeah.
Some matches that I thought was going to be garbage was actually more fire than I thought.
It was better than we
had
thought.
moments that jumped it back up for me. So let's get straight into it. So this WrestleMania was special because it's been a whole year since the pandemic. The world shut down. WWE was hit hard. They haven't had a single live crowd since last year's WrestleMania. So it's just a full circle moment. They finally had a packed stadium, and just in that vein of being unlucky, we kind of start off unlucky because we end up getting the America the Beautiful. We end up getting the opening package. Vince McMahon makes his speech, talking about the pandemic and everything. And then Michael Cole, right after all the pyro and everything, it's a weather delay. So
Michael Cole said it best. When he said WrestleMania. That was kind of dope. I was like, yo, that's fire. So we had a rain delay to start off WrestleMania night one. And Michael Cole, that was a fire bar. So shout out Michael Cole. He usually don't have quotables, but that's definitely a quotable we're gonna use.
Now put some respect on Michael Cole's name, man. But, even though we want rain delay, I actually appreciated it because it showed what WWE does when they freestyle.
Yeah.
And what they started doing was, having some more backstage interviews to hype the event, keep people interested. We had Shane McMahon hyping up his match with Braun. Then we had Bobby Lashley and MVP come out, cut a little promo. We had Drew McIntyre interrupt that promo. Was pretty much like, I dare you to swing. Like, do it now. Like, I don't care about the rain. We do it here outside. I don't think we gotta do it backstage. I'm gonna put you down. Like,
a lot of the promos was kind of intense too. Just to start off WrestleMania. So I gotta give props to that they let all the people that was gonna be in the matches tonight get their shine off, just talking the last minute talk shit. So it was dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we end up getting a New Day reunion backstage with Big E and Xavier Woods and Kofi talking about their tag team title defense later on, and Big E hyping them up. Then Michael Cole makes the WrestleMania comment or whatever. We get Braun Strowman with a backstage interview, and then we got another interview from Kevin Owens.
Fire promo.
I'm telling you, like, the fact that they were freestyling and you could tell nobody prepared lines for them.
Nope.
It was just whatever they were feeling, whatever they were going with it. And honestly, it felt natural. It felt
genuine.
Like, even though we're going through a rain delay, I'm enjoying all these interviews because literally freestyling off the top.
It felt genuine. Like if like, let's say me and you got a match tomorrow, right? And this is WrestleMania, and they just put a camera in front of my face and I'd be like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, I felt like everybody just wanted to say what they wish they could have said without somebody writing it for them.
Yeah.
Like, so I got to give props to the wrestlers for going out there, just going in and just doing what they got to do, because it was unexpected, and they still was on time, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they usually in the event that they split it in half, like last year, they went probably to like a 10 o'clock, 10:30. This one went to like 11:30.
yeah,
They're like 11:40 after all the rain delay and stuff, but it still didn't feel dragged. You know,
nah,
this WrestleMania was definitely good from start to finish. It was interesting. They didn't really have any dragging moments. We got a little update from Michael Cole in a raincoat. They got him out there getting soaked. Go back.
WrestleMania.
We go backstage. We got an interview with Bianca Belair. Then we get drip Seth Drippy Rollins backstage.
Let's go.
Cutting a promo on Cesaro, or as he calls him, Cesaro. Then we get an onstage interview with The Miz and Morrison. I'm telling you, a lot of.
They were good.
It was good. It was good.
It was good. Like all of the promos, at least, was entertaining. So
Yeah,
I got to give them props on that.
With Miz and Morrison, that's the final interview. After before the weather delay. So after that, the rain delay was over. We finally get Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan, which I thought was just an interview. Then I remember, oh shit, they're the fucking co-hosts.
They're the hosts.
So I don't know. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with Hulk Hogan out here calling
Titus.
Brother.
Yeah, you text me that, like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't know.
It didn't hit me until you said that, bro. It didn't hit me.
Yeah.
Like, I remember what he did years ago, but it didn't hit me that he did call him brother.
It's cringe because you could
We
tell
know
that
his history. We know his history.
tell that this was probably one of those pairings to like try not to get booze on Hogan. You know, like people are not fucking with Hogan the way
we still gotta understand, like, the kids nowadays don't know Hogan's history like we do.
Yeah.
So we can't jump out the window and be like, yo, that was just because to save his ass, or you know what I mean? So
I mean, if
I'm
you
not
think about
I'm
it,
not jumping out the window like that.
Almost every time Hogan's in a situation that he's out there is in a protected situation where he got somebody
Exactly.
Or like when he was doing the Mean Gene tribute, like nobody's gonna boo you then.
Yeah,
But
facts.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the feeling is different when I see Hogan, and even the reactions to Hogan on TV feel different.
I agree, but I'm not too there, but at least Titus deserve what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
they're not gonna give Titus like the in-ring career, and he's doing all this ambassador work. I mean, it's cool that they go in this route, let him host and do all types of other shit.
So I'm not tripping too much, but whatever. You know what I mean? So that was the intro.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty. We got the opener, which initially I was surprised.
I would
versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Now, what was explained on commentary was that Drew McIntyre requested it, that he wanted to be the first person to walk down that ramp since he felt like his last WrestleMania was stolen from him pretty much because there was no fans and COVID-19 and all that. He wanted to be the first person to touch that stage. Then Michael Cole did the cheesy, and the fans requested, no, Michael Cole. The fans did not request for the WWE Championship
nobody ever
to be defended in the opening match. No,
if anything, and that's exactly what we just spoke about this shit. This is the a fucking World Heavyweight Championship. If Sasha and Bianca was gonna be the main event, this should be number 2. You don't ever, especially at a WrestleMania or any pay-per-view, make it the first match. But I'm not tripping too much because it was a good match. But if both wrestlers agree to this, then it is what it is. But it should never.
I mean, first of all, the wrestlers don't got no say in what position on the card they are. Period.
We don't know that. We don't know that because we still gotta put some sort of prestige on the title,
my dude. Because that was one of the reasons why Jericho left.
We still gotta put some sort of prestige on the title
storyline, and they put him the opener with Kevin Owens. And he felt like that should have been the main event. I mean,
but like, that was
it doesn't matter how long you've been there, what your status is. Like, unless you're like a Brock Lesnar level, a Triple H level, you have no say in your fucking position on the card, bro. And it didn't bother me because we have 4 championships. So the way I see it, they put the men first, they main evented the women. Tomorrow, you put the women championship first, then you bookend it with Roman and the triple threat. You know that's going to be tomorrow's main event.
Of course, absolutely.
So I see it like they really looked out because the women and the men got the equal spotlight. So when I saw it like that, it didn't bother me at all. And then, like you said, the matchup was actually great.
This was a dope match.
I'll give it about an 8.
I'll give it an 8. So one thing I even text you. I was like, yo, Bobby Lashley, we got to give kudos to him. We got to give him his flowers. He did not sell for a long time the way he sold tonight for Drew McIntyre. Like, he was letting Drew get his shit off. He suplexes and everything, the top rope spot they had. And yo, I did not know Drew McIntyre was taller than Bobby Lashley until they did the face-off. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yo, I ain't know he was taller than Bobby.
Yeah.
That was crazy. So,
motherfucker.
Yeah, but this was a dope match. A lot of good spots, a great opener. I just disagree with having a world championship match being the first match at a WrestleMania. I can understand if it was another pay-per-view or something, not at WrestleMania. But other than that, it's an 8. Definitely a dope opener.
It's been done before. That doesn't really bother me at all.
It bothers me, bro. I'm sorry.
They wanted to start WrestleMania hot. You know, keep the momentum going because you always want to start off a show with a great match.
Granted.
To start the momentum. So that's what they went for here. Not only that, the way you stack the card, I wasn't bored at all.
Yeah.
Not once did they really lose my attention. Every match was worthwhile. Even the matches that, like I said, that I thought going in was going to be garbage, actually turned out to be great matches.
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't really matter to me, the positioning. I mean, it's the WWE title. So I know why you feel like that, because it's the WWE title.
Fucking tight. It's a heavyweight but yeah, it is what it is. Maybe I'm old school.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too old school.
I get it, but you know, WWE is different. We got multiple world titles. You know, it's 4 world titles with 2 women's, 2 men. So, you know, the way they played it so far, I'm not mad. They bookended in a great way. But this match was hard hitting.
It was fire.
You know, Lashley with that choke slam spine buster thing he does, hit it like twice. You know, Drew McIntyre doing belly to bellies and you know, all type of shit.
Yeah, and
I thought it was gonna be a quick match.
Bobby was selling because he for the last couple of months he didn't sell nothing. And for him to sell for Drew, like, he would take a punch and he would take it. Like, he wouldn't do that before for the past couple of months.
Drew McIntyre out here pulling out Kimura locks and shit.
No,
he pulling out arm submissions, looking like Brock Lesnar. I'm thinking Brock Lesnar's gonna come out, or
me and you said the same shit. Like, yeah, this has got to be some sort of setup for Brock to come through. So kudos to. Shout out to Bobby for selling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cut you off. He sold, and he made the match worth it. They got a good 15, 20 minutes in, and it was a dope match. And I'm not even mad at the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby won. I'm not even mad. So I'll give it an 8.
That was a better outcome than I thought. And that's what I was gonna get to. So before we actually got into WrestleMania, we do prediction shows for most of our pay-per-views. So go out and check our WrestleMania prediction show on YouTube, as well as Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on all streaming platforms. So check us out at Kayfabe Avenue. But they definitely went completely against what I said. I threw out there, conspiracy that the Hurt Business was gonna actually come back in the Fear Shelton and Cedric, that they were just building that tension so you forget about them, and they helped Lashley win. Nope, clean match, straight up one up. There wasn't a fuck finish, a messed up finish, interference, a DQ.
No roll-ups. Thank God, no roll-ups for the whole night. Thank God.
They were listening.
No roll-ups. Thank you.
So, this was a straight up match. There was no interference. Well, outside of a distraction from MVP, which did lead to Bobby Lashley being able to pick up the win, but no direct attacks, interference, nothing. Yeah. And they end up going to Stone Cold Bret Hart WrestleMania 13 route, where instead of tapping out, Drew McIntyre passes out. So Lashley shows dominance. Drew McIntyre looks good in the loss. They didn't need interference. It was great. Not only that, I felt like if they were gonna put the belt back on Drew, which it kind of felt like it was shoehorned to, because it was. I felt like they were probably gonna, redeem his last WrestleMania by letting him win it in front of fans. I felt like it was gonna be too soon for Lashley to lose, anyways.
Yeah, you did say that in our prediction. So
so I'm glad Lashley won. I'm grateful for that. Michael Cole said it best. He's gonna be a champion for a long time, and it's gonna be a hard road for people to come and take that belt off of him, especially as dominant as he's been. Lashley's finally being booked in the best way he's ever been.
Facts. Congratulations, yo, Bobby. I'm proud of you, brother.
The Almighty
champion.
The Almighty. So
congratulations, brother. Clean too, clean. So
so with that being said, we go backstage. We got Bailey interrupting the NWO. It was a little cheesy.
It was funny.
It was basically her trying to get in on hosting, and getting some 2 sweets from the NWO, which they kind of didn't give her the cosign. They're like, oh, she's lame. Yeah. So they all kind of walked out of her. Then we head on to the tag team turmoil match, and this was a good match too. But
broke my heart.
One complaint will have to be the beginning of this match, which was Naomi and Lana versus Carmella and Billie Kay. And it's not the fact that Naomi and Lana lost. It's the fact that they lost so quick. Naomi and Lana was a group that we thought coming in was probably, shoehorned to win this. Yes. Another one of my conspiracies was obviously thrown out. I thought maybe the Bella Twins would do a surprise comeback, or maybe we have some Legends tag teams that'll show up. Nah, it was straightforward. The tag teams that they showed on Raw and SmackDown, and that was it. No surprise, nothing. But what was surprising was the fact that Naomi and Lana looked like they were going to be the ones to pull it off, and they lost really quick to Carmella and Billie Kay. Then the Riot Squad comes out, Ruby Riot and Liv Morgan.
My picks.
And they had a really decent match between those two groups. Shout out to Ruby and Liv doing the Joker Harley Quinn here. So that was dope. Billie Kay actually looking like a decent tag team with Carmella. Even though admittedly they said it on WrestleMania, like this team was just thrown together pretty much tonight. But they actually showed out.
And they
but
look good.
the Riot Squad ends up eliminating them, and then we go into Ruby Riot and Liv Morgan versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. And Paul Mandy, her WrestleMania moment is busting her ass on the ramp because of the rain. So, you know, she managed to not get
Yo,
hurt.
I saw that. I said, wait, hold up, what?
Yeah, and Dana Brooke didn't even realize.
Nah, because
She
you
just kept walking, doing her thing. Well, I say, hold up, we got a comment. They looked amazing.
Yeah. Both
Both of them looked
look
amazing. They
beautiful.
had some crazy attire, look gorgeous.
Both look gorgeous.
But Mandy Rose recovered. You know, she recovered really quick, really gracefully, and held her own. Didn't let didn't let herself get embarrassed. And they actually had a really decent match. She started the match off with a rose trigger, knee to the face. So, you know,
Nah,
hats off to Mandy Rose. She recovered really clean.
She took it like a champ.
Yeah,
that was probably embarrassing. I'm probably sure she probably went to the back after she lost that. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Probably laughed it off.
But it was
I hope they
hilarious.
don't try to. I hope they don't try to pull a Titus O'Neil and rewind it and make it a joke. Yeah, she fell. But no, make this a story. Do not make this a fucking gimmick.
Not make it a story.
We don't want to see multiple.
It was just a slip. It was a slip.
It was rain out there.
Yes, you know what I mean. Like everybody.
And speaking of that, we do not need Tony Khan on Twitter talk about when AEW did. Shut up.
Mind your business.
Mind your business, bro.
Mind your business, bro. Mind your business, bro.
Mind your business, bro.
Shit happens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Titus O'Neil
you don't
shit
care
happened.
what AEW did, and you put your little red carpet rug.
Undertaker burned himself on the pyro. Shit happens. Like you're not gonna get every.
He went on Twitter and made a whole explanation. Well, we had Taz do a promo, and they did a close up, so they wouldn't see the ring crew putting red carpet.
Tony.
Shut up, bro! Why are you doing shots during Mania? Ain't nobody caring about you right now.
Like, yo, if anything, you should have been like, yo, Mandy was a champ. She bust her ass. She got up, and she still was able to smile.
No, instead you wanna, but AEW.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. It's raining. She probably slipped on a puddle or something that happened on the ramp. We don't know. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bust their ass at least once or twice in their life.
Yeah. So
we're not doing that. We all adults. I understand the children. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not funny. Like I was laughing.
Yeah, we just don't need it to be replayed and shoved in our face.
Yeah, we don't need it to be a whole fucking story.
But we end up getting Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan versus Natalia and Tamina. Shout out to Ruby and Liv Morgan too. They got this tag team maneuver where they're doing like the knee, like a back breaker, backstabber, knees to the back, and then Ruby does like a senton splash off the top while they're still on the knees. So that's pretty much how they eliminated all these women. And then we get finally hashtag give Tamina a chance. Natalia and Tamina looking like stars, finally getting their just due as a tag team. They win and advance to night 2 of WrestleMania to face the champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. It's about fucking time. Put some respect on Natalia. Put some respect on Tamina's name. You forgot what families these girls come from. Put some respect on it. It's about time. And Natty Stock could have won and was like, hashtag give Tamina a chance. Hit that splash. Awesome splash, by the way.
Yeah, that was a dope.
And then 1, 2, 3 picks up the win for the team. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Like, look. This is my only argument, brother. That team was just thrown together literally like less than a month. There's no story. They just popped.
They've been together for over a month now.
Bro, the Riot Squad been a tag team for like 3-4 years, bro.
But Billy Kay and Carmella doesn't bother you? And they've been a tag team for tonight?
They lost in the fucking second round. I'm not
They
tripping.
eliminated the only people who had a legitimate claim to the titles outside of Mandy and Dana.
The only reason why they had a legitimate claim is because of the story that Lana and Naomi was going with Nia and Shayna. It doesn't matter. Riot Squad has been a tag team for fucking years, brother.
Yo, I can't lie. Naomi looked like she was hurt, like emotionally hurt that she got eliminated so early in that match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the moment they lost, it looked like she had real feelings. Like, yo, I can't believe like I got eliminated this quick. Like,
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, yo, congratulations. They both veterans. They both probably Hall of Famers going in, especially Natalia. Natalia is a shoo-in. I don't want to hear nothing about Natalia. We always argue that she deserved her just due. Period. It doesn't matter what. Tamina, it was just I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get the story, how they got together, whatever the case may be. Yes, they both come from a yeah.
They've
They
been
came from a
together for a
legendary
while.
family.
They've been together for a while now, at least like 2 months, I would say.
All right,
They've
but
been doing they've been tagging on SmackDown. In fact, their story on SmackDown is that they've been overlooked in the women's division.
yeah.
They tagged together to be dominant, and then they started picking up wins.
All right, I'm not
So,
mad at that. You know what I
They
mean?
actually been for a couple of weeks, and they were in that elimination chamber match for the women's tag team titles too. So
I'm not too tripping, but I just want come on, man. Ruby deserved better.
was
You
it
know what I mean?
elimination?
Hashtag Ruby and Liv deserve look. Yo, when we go to our barbecue shit, I just want to say,
Matter of fact, yeah, at least 2 months ago, because it was Chamber, then Fastlane, then Mania.
yeah. So I'm not tripping too much that they finally getting they just do, especially Natalia, because Natalia, she been buried for
And
like
then if you think about it, if Natalia wins the tag team titles tomorrow, she's a triple
she a triple crown, right?
or
Yeah,
Grand Slam champ.
she a Grand Slam. Yo, did she ever win the NXT when she was at NXT?
Nah, she was never in NXT. She just went down there
So she
like
was.
a couple of
She
matches.
was.
She
Nah,
wasn't. She wasn't on the roster. She had like 2-3 matches.
oh, okay. That's
She
fair.
went there for a special match with Charlotte, and like a couple times, like around that era when Sasha, Charlotte, Bailey,
Okay.
Becky was down there.
All right.
Speaking of Becky, no Becky, even though she
No
teased,
Becky.
she
No
teased
Becky.
on Twitter a picture and every
Yeah.
word spelled out night 1. So maybe night 2. Maybe she was swerving for night 2.
I'm happy for Tamina and Natalia, but the Riot Squad, when they gonna get they just due too, brother? They the legitimate, besides the Iconics before the Iconics broke up, those women that Ruby, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan has been together as women tag team for years, bro. And they never got their just due. Like, and Ruby Riot is like one of my favorite in-ring wrestlers in the female side. Like, if you really put her up with, you could put her in there with Bianca. You could put her with Sasha. You could put her with Bailey. You could put Ruby with any one of them. Becky. She never was able to get to that hump. You know what I'm saying? When are y'all gonna wait the fuck up?
I don't think she has the promo.
That's what you think is holding her back?
I think so. Think about it. Anytime she's talked, have you really been like, yo, she cut a good promo? Or, yo, I really like what she said there. I can't remember a single Ruby Riot promo.
Damn, man, because Ruby is
Liv talks better than Ruby.
You know what? I agree.
And Liv is the face of the Riot Squad, even though it's named after Ruby.
Like, we gotta do better, man. They eventually need to win the tags. They eventually need the tag, but
they'll get it because they look great as a tag team tonight.
Yeah, like they did great. This was an 8.
Yeah,
like the whole turmoil was an 8.
Yeah,
but I'm just disappointed that they didn't pull the trigger on the Riot Squad. Even though that's the longest, besides the Iconics, longest women tag team that y'all have right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
true.
But it
Well,
is what it is.
let's move on up and let's talk about Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
Oh shit. Bruh. We called it in our prediction. This shit is gonna be fucking amazing. The spots, hard hitting. Cesaro did some shit where he hit him with the neutralizer. He kicked out. Seth Rollins kicked out. Then he it was too much. This was like I don't want to say it was a spot mania, but it was like a technical spot mania.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like we gotta put
Seth Rollins was reversing everything.
we gotta put respect. Like I need to see Johnny and Seth.
Can you believe that
just once?
Cesaro's been in WWE for like 10 years already.
And he finally get his just due.
This is the first match he's had one-on-one at WrestleMania, the first time. And he's been on like 6-7 WrestleManias.
Disrespectful. How long have you known me for years, right? How long have I said that Cesaro should have been at least a world champion at least once by now?
Yeah.
For years, even before we started this podcast, I said Cesaro is one of them dudes that at least deserve one by now, and he never did. So, but this match, once again, proving us right. 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, this was a good match.
He spun him twice. He did the neutralizer twice. The force finish in the first neutralizer was amazing. And he sold it like, what the hell, ref? Like, Seth Rollins being Seth Rollins, you could put Seth Rollins with anybody.
Rollins with new music, too.
Yeah, he got
new music between his Messiah music and
the Burn It Down.
Dope. I like that.
I like the entrance. I like the entrance he had.
Before the match started, though, he had this commercial that by no means was paid by Seth Rollins. By no means was it paid by Seth Rollins. He just wants to make that clear. It was paid by friends of Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
But it was basically just shitting on Cesaro, building up the match.
Hilarious.
But shitting on Cesaro and pretty much saying like all this years he's never had a one-on-one match. Like he's gonna lose at WrestleMania.
That shit was funny.
It was hilarious.
It was funny.
Overall, I agree. I agree. 8.5.
8.5. 8.5.
It was too overdue for Cesaro to get a one-on-one.
Yeah. He got the
That being
win.
said, if this dude's if he's not at least in the picture come SummerSlam, or at least champion or about to be champion by next Mania, I'm gonna be fucking upset for this dude. Like
you got to put him in at least the Intercontinental or something, whatever, something.
He need a world title, man.
He need at least
been
one.
There too long. He been there too long already.
10 years, 10 fucking years, and he's like one of the most underrated. I've always been a fan of Cesaro. He's a great in-ring worker, but besides that, I've been praising him for years. I need to see Johnny versus Seth. I need to see that.
Yeah.
I need to see Johnny versus Seth. Make it just
Johnny
one
Gargano,
Iron match. An Iron Man match. I need to see Johnny versus Seth Rollins.
Seth is definitely proven to be an Iron Man. So
you could put Seth,
but I think Johnny Gargano is gonna be an NXT guy. That's what it seems like.
Then come down, Seth. Like just for one night.
Let's stick to WrestleMania and let's move on. We got a backstage interview with Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, who defended their tag team championships on SmackDown in a Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
So pretty much they're talking about the upcoming Raw tag team titles and the fact that Omos and AJ Styles are not a real tag team.
Which I agree.
That we got New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos. So this was surprising to me. The majority of this match was actually AJ Styles versus New Day. Like New Day was doing a great job not letting him get tagged in.
beat the shit out of AJ.
Yeah, pretty much was beating the shit out of AJ. With that being said, great match between the three. As soon as they tag that man in,
Game over.
game over. And he still needs work, almost still needs a little bit of work, but that man is impressive. As big as he is, he could move. He got to work on that elbow, that running elbow to the back elbow
corners.
turnbuckle. He needs to work on that. I don't like the first one. The second one was much better, but believable. When he did that double-handed choke slam to Kofi, it looked like he killed him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, oh shit, because it's like, he's so tall. It seems like you getting dropped from like a 10-story building.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then the way Kofi sold it, it looked like he died. He started twitching and he couldn't move. And like, shout out Kofi Kingston for the soul. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he killed the New Day.
He went in there, it was game over. You know what I mean? Like
that we was making jokes of people jumping off of almost, and AJ Styles literally
he jumped off
almost. Hit, I think it was Xavier Woods with the phenomenal forearm. They're gonna be a good tag team.
Yeah,
they're gonna be a good tag team, and people can't complain now because
So this was definitely a better, a great debut. I didn't expect too much, but I'm glad that what he did show was actually better than what I expected.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So shout out, almost.
And we get to see his evolution a little bit more because now he gets to work.
Yeah, because now they a tag team, so now he got to be in the ring to defend his shit. So
I give this one a 7.
I give it a 7. I give it a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? AJ, of course, doing most of the work, taking the ass whipping, but AJ's a legend. Like, what more can we say? Guarantee Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? AJ could do the shit like that.
Yeah.
Shout out. It was definitely a good debut for almost.
So I'm not even of things that was surprising. We got Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage match. And I say surprising because not just because of the contents of the match, but I thought this was going to be the trashiest part of WrestleMania. I thought this was going to be the piss break. The entire story that led to us to here,
horrible,
absolute garbage,
horrible,
garbage.
Throw it out.
But with that being said, I'm actually glad I survived the garbage and got to the match. The match was actually fire.
This match was good.
Braun Strowman makes his entrance. We got Jackson Racist and Elias attacking him with steel chairs, really laying it in, banging up his knee. They throw the chair in, lock him in there with Shane. So just from the offset, he's disadvantaged. Shane starts whacking him with chairs left and right. Once he got his footing, though, it was over.
Ass whipping,
smashing Shane all over. I thought he was gonna put him through. Another one of my
that was our prediction. Go check the prediction.
I thought he was gonna throw him through that cage, and Shane was gonna win. Braun Strowman ends up pulling off the win, but Shane McMahon gave him a good fight. With that being said, though, he was doing his dodges and punches and kicks, laying into the leg, really selling the leg.
Talk about the spot of the night. The spot of the night, not the match. The spot of the night. This was the spot of the night. Go ahead, say it.
It had to be. It had to be the spot of the night. I was about to say no, but yeah, it was the spot of the night.
It was.
The way Braun Strowman and him, after they already start fighting on the cage, Braun Strowman gets hit with a freaking toolbox. He ends up falling. Shane tries to climb over, and he could have won. Puts his hand through the cage, starts smiling, laughing at Braun. Braun jumps up, grabs his arm. So he didn't put Shane through the cage, like I said, but this man ripped the cage, straight ripped the gate off the cage, pulled Shane around and through, then climbed to the top of the cage and threw this man off. Now, we've seen Jeff Hardy jump off of this cage. We've seen Cody recent memory jump off this cage.
He did that. He did the moonsault.
We've seen, you name it, people, Rikishi back in the day.
For years.
Nobody in the history of WWE, at least, has ever taken this bump the way Shane McMahon did.
Was it a? All right, let me ask you.
He did like a front flip. It looked like a swanton, but the distance he cleared, and then the impact on his back, nobody ever took that bump like that.
Was that like a choke slam, or he just like the fuck?
Yeah, he kind of just like pushed them off. Shane did like a flip with it. Yo,
Shane, man, God bless you. You a 50-year-old man, and you still doing this silly shit. Like, what more? Like, you want to get in the Hall of Fame, bro? You are a Hall of Famer. Like, what more do you want? You feel me? Like, what more do you want to do to yourself if you were trying to get in the Hall of Fame?
Listen, Shane McMahon's on ice. They put Shane on ice for another 6 months.
Yeah, he's sitting in that ice tub right now. Like right now as we speak, he's in the ice tub.
No way he's not hurt feeling it.
He's asleep right now. And that cage is like what, 20 feet up? Like, and what made it worse was the force that because Braun did not hold back. He just flung his little ass. Like he really.
Braun is looking like a fucking beast too.
Oh my God.
He's full gear, man. He keeps getting bigger and smaller in the same time.
Yeah, it's all upper now. It's not like his whole.
He got
it's just more chest and abs and arms, bro. Like that's all he got now.
I need to know his diet and his workout regimen tomorrow. Like
he's up here now. So it's like, and for Shane to eat that, he took the bump. Like
it was crazy.
But yo, this was an 8.
Yeah.
This one I thought would probably be like a 5. This is an 8.
Dude, when it started, I was like, this is a 2.
Yeah, you text me like, yo, this is gonna be a 3. And it came out better than what we expected.
Nah, yeah, this is definitely like an 8. I'll give it like an 8.5.
A 7.5, 8. I'm in between. I would give it a 7.7 because I'm in between. So a 7.7 for me. But yo, dope showing. Yo, you know what it would have been better? I even text you it. If Braun Strowman would have did a swanton right after.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't know.
I wanted to see a swan. Yo, Braun, I said, yo, you had it. You had the opportunity. Jump off, elbow drop, do a Macho Man something. You know what I mean?
We still had 2 matches after this. We needed the ring after. If he was the main event, maybe, but we need the ring after that.
Dope showing. Once again, Shane being the crazy motherfucker like he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
After that matchup, we got the Hall of Fame class of 2020. So I guess they're celebrating 2021's class tomorrow on night 2. We get all the legends to come out and the family of the British Bulldog.
Yeah.
Then we go to this is the first 10. This is the 10 of Mania.
This is a 10?
10. All for the strength. Nobody saw it coming.
You see my background? You see my background?
90% of the boards on Facebook, all these forums talking about Bad Bunny. Oh, he's trash. Who is this guy? All these closet racists talking crazy about Bad Bunny. Who's this guy?
You see my background and my beads? I'm wearing my beads. I had these beads when I was like 10 years old, the first Puerto Rican parade I ever went to. You see my background? Yo, I'm so proud of him.
Yo,
are you kidding me?
For months, since Royal Rumble, who is this guy? Closet racist. People saying, oh, he's taking up TV time. Oh, it's disrespectful. Get him off TV. he just proved everybody wrong.
Yo,
Everybody wrong. And if y'all mad,
he wrong.
the hate
Prove me
mail.
wrong.
Listen, it's so real. I got some dude posted on the forum. His exact words was
What he said. Let me hear the hate.
hold up.
I love the
That shit
hate.
was crazy.
Let me hear the hate, because you know I love the hate mail. Let me hear the hate. I'm the petty god. Matter of fact, tag me so I could, you know what I mean? Respond.
I guess they took it off. Because I flamed them pretty much. He puts, oh, Bad Bunny hit a Canadian destroyer. I feel like turning off Peacock. This is embarrassing. So everybody's like, yo, this was an amazing match. This was a great match. So I'm like, you know, you hated Bad Bunny and he had a great match or whatever the case. The dude gets pissed off, DMs me, and says, I said, oh, you mad because Bad Bunny, after months of hating him, made y'all look like clowns. He deletes the post, DMs me, fuck off, clown, and then blocks me. So I screenshot it and put it on the same forum that's on there. I won't repeat the forum because it's a toxic wasteland. The only reason I even go on there is honestly to see wrestling news whenever they do post it.
But keep it real.
The boards all toxic the past 3 months. Bad Bunny's been involved, not seeing that this guy could be doing anything else with his time. He's a Grammy Award winner, multiple awards for Grammys, everything for his music. Avid advocate for racial equality and LGBTQ rights and fighting for Puerto Rico's politically.
Statehood. He wants us to be a state. He wants Puerto Rico to be a state.
Not only that, even years, and you could quote me on this, years before he even touched a WWE television, this man was incorporating wrestling in his music. Bringing Ric Flair to his music videos.
Yep,
Ric Flair was in like his music videos. Wearing Latino Heat WWE shirts in his music videos. Wearing world championships in his music videos. Taking them to concerts. This man is a fan. So for all the haters that you guys look like idiots tonight, this is a 10, not because it was a better wrestling match than every other match on the card. It's a 10 because we didn't expect this caliber of a match. We didn't expect for not only this caliber of a match, but coming from a celebrity, not an athlete who's famous, a celebrity, somebody who's not trained for this normally, somebody who's not trained for combat, a celebrity, somebody you discounted. This man, not on top of those things, he held the whole match down.
I just want to say, if you watch my prediction, and I want to apologize because me personally, I did not expect it. I said myself on the prediction that I see Bad Bunny, he probably gonna get some sort of offense in, and then Damian Priest is gonna kill it. I thought it was gonna be like a 10-minute match. No, Bad Bunny literally carried the match. Got offense in, got his ass whooped. Like, the Miz was not holding back. He was hitting his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was hitting him.
Oh no, he was hitting him. He got kicked in the face, like
in the face, all types of shit. And
he held his own.
He held his own
outside of some awkward movements, because obviously he's not a real wrestler.
He's not.
He looked like a professional for the most part.
Did.
This man did Hurricane Rana, a spinning airplane.
He did a spinning Hurricane Rana.
Tornado DDT, jumping off the turnbuckle to the outside, diving crossbodies tag team maneuvers.
Yeah, outside the ring.
Hit a Canadian destroyer.
Canadian. You know how hard that move is?
Even though that's all Morrison,
it's still one of the hardest moves to do in wrestling.
Hit him with
not trained
to the outside.
Like, if me and
you, driver.
If me and you was to wrestle, you know how hard it is for me to put somebody in a Canadian destroyer? Like, we not trained, bro. You know how hard that is to do? He pulled off a Canadian destroyer on the mat outside.
Yeah.
Outside. What more do you fucking want from Bad Bunny?
We talk about his entrance.
Oh yeah.
This man pulled up in a super-sized like Mack truck on top of the roof of the shit.
You're like, yo.
Which is a nod to his music, to his album.
That's to his album.
Fire. Coming out, holding on to the thing, pyros hitting on the way, driving to the arena straight into music hits. Yo, this man, he deserved it.
Yo,
he put the work in. You could tell he was training. He put the work in, bro.
You see the background.
This man is a fan. Y'all need to take your hats off. Y'all need to clap for this man. Stop fucking hating.
Stop fucking hating.
I'm waiting. Even in our own group, Kayfabe Avenue Facebook group, I'm waiting for the haters
because we get
talking shit for these past 3 months about Bad Bunny.
About Bad
Bunny.
Who
you are. You know who you are. I won't directly say your name, but you comment on every Bad Bunny post. Where are your comments now?
Nah, it's coming. It's coming, bro. It's coming.
Bad Bunny showed and proved.
I don't want to hear nothing. You see my background. That's why I did
This is the best celebrity match. This is the best celebrity match in history. Show me a better one.
Snooki.
Show me a better one. All she did was her little gymnastic flips, and that was it.
I'm just playing.
Stephen ML, the Green Arrow, is the only one.
Nah, you know,
only one that come close.
You know what might come
Bad
close?
Bunny blew that out.
Nah, you know what might come close? Probably the Ronda.
Ronda's not, and that's why I chose my words clearly. A celebrity who's not an athlete.
Okay.
A celebrity who is not trained for combat.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I said.
Ronda
is a MMA UFC champion.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, my background says everything. I'm not.
Yo,
that's the only reason why I even told him. I'm like, yo, I'm changing my background. He like, what you changing it to? I showed it to this and told like, all right, keep it.
Yo, low
Bad Bunny.
They stole the show. Not even
stole it.
They stole the show.
It.
They stole WrestleMania.
Stole night one. Night one.
They stole it so much that by the time we got to the main event, which was next, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, the crowd was kind of deflated.
Yeah.
They had to follow. They had to follow Bad Bunny. How that sound?
This could have been the main event if you think about like.
Yo, this was 10. Shout out to Bad Bunny.
And we not being biased. We not being biased because we
go back and watch that match. And then
that's not what we doing.
If people feel like I'm being biased, real talk, if people feel like they're being biased, go on to the Kayfabe Avenue Facebook group. It's a public group. Join the group. Post. Send me a link. I will respond. I answer. I'm not a bot on there. I will answer you on the group. Show me a match that a celebrity was in that did better than Bad Bunny. Not only did better than Bad Bunny, but held down the majority of the match like Bad Bunny did.
Bad Bunny was in that ring with Miz and Morrison for like a good 15 minutes before he even tagged Damian.
Bro, Priest came in for the hot tag. And then Bad Bunny ended up coming back in.
He came back in
and helped
Damian wasn't even in the match that long.
Damian didn't get the pin.
Bad
Bunny won.
Like we don't have. I don't want to hear nothing.
Hold up. And since Tony Khan wants to throw little pot shots, I'm gonna throw a little pot shot at AEW in WWE's defense. Tony, since you want to talk about things AEW does better off the fly, isn't it a damn shame that as a celebrity, Bad Bunny knows to hold the tag team ropes when making tags to make legal tags? Bad Bunny being a celebrity knows to hold the tag team rope.
That is ring 101.
Ring psychology. rule.
1-on-1.
Even a celebrity knows to hold the tag rope. The only person doing that, people doing that consistently is FTR and AEW. So go check your product. And that was the rant for today. But Bad Bunny, yo, hats off
stole the night, stole the night. And I didn't expect it. I apologize, yo. I love my Boricua, but I didn't expect him to really be the whole show of this match. Yeah. I expected him to be in there 5 minutes, tag Damian Priest, and he came over.
He was the highlight.
Actually, he stole the whole night. He stole the whole show.
That was a clean ass Canadian destroyer too.
Yo, clean. You know how hard that move is? I'm out of words. You see my background.
The thing is,
he's laughing at you.
Charisma too.
He's laughing at you. He's laughing at y'all. You see my background. He's laughing. laughing. So shout out. This is a 10. 10. I'm watching it again, right? After I'm done with this shit,
you know Bad Bunny's going to the Celebrity Wing Hall of Fame after this, right?
Automatically. You know what I mean? Like automatic. But
y'all, I feel good for him. Not only is he repping our people, you know, in such a great way, he's a real fan that got to live his dream.
Yeah,
got to actually
that's exactly what he wanted.
How many of us as kids, even as adults, wish we could go in there, clothesline our favorite wrestler, or lift a title in the WWE real quick? Or even, nigga, as a grown ass man, I'm still lifting titles.
I remember a couple years ago, he said that The Miz was one of his favorite wrestlers of all time. So for him to wrestle one of his favorite wrestlers of all time, like I'm pretty sure he probably went to the back, he hugged him, like, oh my God, I love this. So he probably
I can't wait to see because you know they're gonna do it. I can't wait to see the 24 documentary on this WrestleMania and the lead up with Bad Bunny and all that shit. I can't wait to see that. They got to show his training. They should do a 24 on just Bad Bunny.
I don't know if they're going to, maybe.
He's been with them for 3 months. They got footage from him from Royal Rumble to Mania.
Think that's enough?
Hell yeah. The footage,
the way they be cutting, the way they
footage
be cutting
from Rumble to Mania. Then I'm pretty sure they got footage of him training backstage, training for the match.
Yeah.
There's no way he went into this match and did this match as good as it went with no training.
Yeah.
So they got all that. They got to have all that footage. So that'd be an awesome 24. I want to see it.
So 10.
Let's move on to the main event of the evening: Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And like I said, although this was a good, really, really good match, Bad Bunny took the crowd. Like, I don't feel like the crowd popped as much as it happened in that Miz match. Again, for like Sasha and Bayley. Of course, Sasha and Bianca, excuse me. Of course, by the end of the match, we had the crowd back in it, but just the shock and awe and surprise of everything, Bad Bunny stole the show. But this match was really good between them. You could tell that Bianca knew the result or whatever. She was crying before the match even started.
Yeah, like she was already too hyped. She was too happy before it even started. She probably didn't even know until she walked into the building and he told her, like, yo, you winning tonight. Yeah. But she deserved it. She's never, you told me earlier, she never held a title in NXT. She never really
first title, period.
Yeah, this is her first title in WWE, and I'm very proud of her.
She won. The first thing she was doing was mama. Her parents was ringside, so she was super emotional. Sasha Banks, did her thing. The ring general that she is, made this match what it was. Honestly, I feel like it was mostly all Sasha's controlling the situation.
Right. We're not doing that though. There was a like Sasha jumped out the ring. Bianca caught her and held her up.
Oh yeah, she had her in
and she walked the whole step up. Yeah,
walked up the steps, walked
the whole step,
and then threw her in the ring.
Yo, we got to put some respect on that.
But I'm not saying that she didn't do good. What I'm saying is it was obvious that Sasha Banks was the ring general in that
I
match.
agree. I
She was
agree.
the one that was calling the move.
She led the match. I
You could
agree with
tell.
that.
You could tell. Everybody, there's always a lead and a follow in the match.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's goes without saying. Any wrestling fan knows that somebody
But
calls the shots and somebody who kind of
she
follows and
followed
give
it.
and take.
But she still made Bianca look dominant
Yeah,
throughout the match. She made her look dominant.
they were doing a lot of spots, with Sasha using the hair and tying her up with the hair.
Yeah.
They had a situation where she was in between the turnbuckle and trying to pull her head by the turnbuckle to smash her into it, and Bianca kind of like pull her back. So,
But
I
that
don't
was
feel like
probably like another
there
spot.
was anything like innovative as far as this match. Like it was a lot of what we've seen before from these two women. But no complaints here. I give the matchup a 7.5.
Yeah, I give it a 7.5. But I did like the that full press that
Yeah,
she
she's
walked the whole
strong.
stairs up.
Bianca's strong as
Yo,
fuck.
she
Bro.
dumb strong, yo. So I gotta give her props on that. I'm proud of her, man. She came a long way. She's another one that came a long way, and she getting her just due. And she gonna be a star. She gonna be all right. She gonna fit right in with the four horsewomen between matches with them. I
I
can't
can't
wait.
lie though. It felt good to finally see fans in the crowd, to see
Yo, it looked
thousands of people.
packed in there, right? Am I
There was
tripping?
thousands of people there, bro.
It
It
looked
didn't even. It didn't
packed.
look like. It didn't look like they were spacing or nothing like that.
Nah.
But the crowd did have masks on. There was a few assholes in the crowd that had the chin mask,
Yeah.
but you know, for
Yeah. So
the most
shout
part,
out
they were
WWE. They
following
was
the
able to.
guidelines and stuff.
Yeah. But shout out WWE. They have finally had and motherfucker looking fool. It was a great presentation. Yo, Bobby Lashley's entrance. We forgot about that. Was fire. Um, I'm I don't know what more to say. The whole night was probably like an 8 to me.
Yeah.
All night. You know what I'm saying? With Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and Morrison as match of the night. You know what I'm saying? And then probably after before that will probably
I
be
will
Cesaro
say,
and Steph.
going into this WrestleMania, I wasn't really hype on a lot of stories. Maybe the Drew story, Bianca Belair, and the Roman story. That was it.
Yeah.
But night one was
End
fucking
game.
great.
The
Night
end
one
game.
was great.
Yeah, the
Night
end
two,
game was dope.
it's making me look forward to night two, because we still got the Fiend, we still got the Roman match, we still got a couple of heavy hitters on that end. So I'm definitely looking forward to night two on that regard.
Yeah, so
But overall, I'll give this WrestleMania maybe like an 8.5 overall.
I give it an 8 for night one. I give it an 8. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like definitely with match of the night being 10 with you see my boy in the background. You know what I mean? Like
And we're not exaggerating. Show us, and that's a 10 because of the fact it was a celebrity match. Not that he's a better wrestler than all the other wrestlers.
but he wrestled like he wrestled for years.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes it better.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he looked sloppy. He did a couple of green shit. I ain't gonna lie, but he looked like he actually really put in the work for a little while.
Yeah.
So yo, he's sticking his tongue out at y'all. He laughing at y'all right now. Put some respect on him. You know what I mean? Like, but great night, great night one, man. Proud of y'all. And I'm happy for Bianca. Congratulations, Bianca. I'm happy for you.
Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the losers. Congratulations to the fans. Because honestly, it's so good to see fucking fans back. It's so good to think that we get going back into a situation where the world might be opening, back up, going semi back to normal. So, wrestling is a big part of that for me. So I'm happy to see it.
Hey yo, hold up. One thing though. What was that girl that sung the national anthem?
Be something. I don't know. Man.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. I never heard your music before, but hey, she looking good. She was looking good.
Well, before EA continues to, shoot his shots because
Yeah, because everybody be wanting to kill me. Like I got husbands hitting my DMs. Yo, don't be shouting out my wife.
Where can they find you?
Yo, I'm sorry, man. Like, yo, y'all wifeys look good, man. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
so
don't be hitting my DM talking about y'all gonna see me. I'm not telling you where I live at. Y'all not gonna
stop looking at Scarlett. Carrying Cross will come over and
yeah, like I'm sorry. Yo, Carrying, you winning, brother. I'm sorry.
With
Yo,
that being said, if they do want to slide in your DMs, where can they find you?
Nah, I'm not telling. I'm not even gonna do it because I'm.
All right, well, you can find him at E.A. That's E.A on Twitter. Send the hate mail to him. Send all the fucked up comments to him. He's petty.
Yeah.
And for all the guys that are upset that he's sliding in your girl's DMs, that's where you can.
Nah, I haven't been sliding. Like I see, I got a bunch of husbands. Like, yo, stop hollering at my wifeys. Like, nah, but you can find me at Twitter at EDOTA. That's at E.A. I'm also in the Facebook group, Kayfabe Facebook group. Like, share, subscribe. Send your hate mail over here. Join the discussion. Send all your Bad Bunny hate mail to the group because we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo,
I'm waiting for that one person.
Yeah, there's gonna be one.
We post a Bad Bunny image or something. That one person has something to say.
The Wolves is out.
Let's see you talk now. Let's see you talk now after this.
The Wolves is ready. Where can we find you at, AJ?
You can find me and us collectively at Kayfabe Avenue on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Like EA said, join the group, join the conversation. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Speaking of subscribing, click on that support link on Anchor, on Spotify, on Apple Music, wherever you're listening to our podcast. We're on all podcast streaming platforms. So check us out at Kayfabe Avenue. That being said, I have been Kayfabe AJ. That has been E.A. This has been Kayfabe Avenue and WrestleMania Night 1 review. We'll be right back tomorrow night with the review of Night 2. And happy WrestleMania season, guys. And Austin, take us home.
Salute.
Why? Because old Stone Cold said so. Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.